Delilah here at the Taste Creators Studios with the one and only Prince Alexander. How are you feeling today?
Good. It's Prince Alexander, PA from PA. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So I've definitely been really excited to interview you. I know when I first came across your music, I'm like, wait, who is this? What is his story? I love like how you fuse rap and R&B together. So can you talk a little bit about your story? Like, who is Prince Alexander? What do you want people to know?
Prince Alexander is just it's you know, and when you say the word Prince, it's like there's so many like royalty. Like everybody wants to be a king, or everybody. It's not really about that. The reason why it's Prince Alexander is actually my middle name, and that's what I'm known by at home. And even in my original hometown, Kansas City, that's what I was known by, Alex. And then the word Prince it actually came from a Lil Wayne line, Hustler music, because he was like, sometimes I want to shed a tear, but no emotions from a king. You ain't here to see your prince do his thing. That just made me think, like, because my dad passed away when I was like 17, and that's the music. Like I was listening to Lil Wayne heavy, and I was like, you know what? I never want to be. I don't think I deserve to be a king yet. I haven't done anything. When I'm a king, I'm just Alexander. You know what I'm saying? But until then, it's PA, and you know that's what it is. There's no royalty behind it. It's just a matter of humbling yourself every time you step behind the mic. That's it.
So I know you're a first-generation Indian immigrant. Do you think that's kind of like played a part into your? I mean, how did that play a part into your upbringing, and also you stepping into the music industry as well?
Well, you know, it always put a chip on my shoulder when I was younger. It made me think about who I was and my character and what do I represent, my morals. And that's another reason why I do music, is because I want to bring back authenticity to it and legitimacy to it. I just feel like a lot of people just, you know, get a MacBook and get a mic and just start using Logic and make some stupid music that there's no meaning behind, there's no soul behind. And even with my songs that are more catchy and stuff like that, I really try to bring in some soul into it. I try to bring in some heart into it and some real stories into it too.
Wait for it, I wait for it. Just another artist who wanna tell their story. Product of the hustle, I wanna smell victory. Mama had a struggle, she finna see all glory.
My drive is just, you know, the ultimate underdog story. It's my dad came here, came to California when he was 14, finished his high school, went to UCLA. He came in with like $5 in his pocket, so that's very inspiring to me, you know. And that's the stuff that fuels me. My mom, you know, starting out middle class, father passing away, and becoming, you know, almost damn near poor, you know. And it's almost like, what's worse, having it all than losing it, or never having it at all, you know. And that's the situation we went through, and music's allowed me to vent and you know, really get my thoughts out there without having to do other things like in the street or anything like that.
One thing that I usually ask every artist that I interview is, if you had one message to get across to a large group of people, what would it be and why?
My message would definitely be to be yourself. Like, make sure that you're in tune with your inner core, because a lot of people try to hide things, and a lot of people try to, you know, let go of things that just keep reoccurring. Just let go of it and just be yourself. It's okay to be yourself, you know. We live in a world that everybody is like kind of like a wannabe, because there's so much influence, there's social media and stuff like that. But sometimes it's good to just turn off the phone and try to live life and think like, you know what, it's not that fast. It's not going that fast. It's only going fast because social media tracks everything. The internet is there. It's like a whole nother universe. So if you kind of just step back and you know, let yourself live for once, that's the best thing you can do for yourself, you know.
Well, I'm really big on just preaching the whole concept of self-love in general, and I think obviously that plays a part into just being yourself, because a lot of people, like you said, we tend to kind of just fall into what's trendy, like what is everyone else like, and it's just like a lot of people, they just feel overwhelmed, especially us other underdogs that are kind of trying to find their own journey, find their own passions and stuff. So I think that's really important what you're touching base on too. So is there anything in particular, since you started this whole path with the music industry, like any obstacles you had to go through? What was it, and like how did you get through it?
Biggest obstacles is like you know, when you talented and stuff like that, it's really easy for like people to get in your ear, and you know, there's so much opportunity out here, and obviously at the end of the day you want to make a career where you can financially gain from it, but the moment I realized that I don't do this for the money is the moment I realized that I'm going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because too many people can get in your ear. For me, what really changed me was just realizing the type of people that were surrounding me, realizing that this isn't the kind of vibe that I want, and it's not going to lead me to anywhere good. So once I changed up the people around me and started living like a better life, I've just been nonstop since then, and the music's been coming out unbelievable because mentally I'm there. Even through all the adversity and stuff like that, I'm still mentally there. You know, I may be physically tired, but I'm always mentally there. It's unbelievable to have great mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's the most important thing in the world right now is mental health. You know.
I want to touch base on what he talked about, like as soon as he kind of started changing his surroundings, like his entire like perspective, or you know, his hustle kind of changed in a bit. And that's something we speak about in the Latin Company a lot too. So I know Will Smith says this quote, like, you are the 5 people closest to you. So it's something for you to think about too, is like, who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you surrounding yourself with? Like, how are these people playing an instrumental role into either your upbringing or your failures? Are these people guiding you to the right paths? Are these people kind of bringing you down? So it's something to start thinking about too. And I mean, prime example, like, you notice when you kind of started surrounding yourself with different people, it's like, oh wait, I can actually do this. You know what I mean? Is there any projects you're working on right now? So what should people get excited for? Like, you know, share all the details.
So I have like 4 or 5 projects done. I've been really going hard the last year. So it's just a matter of when I'm going to release them. The first project's going to be called Love All Fear None, the same name as my company, LAFN. And it's just going to be a little EP. I'm going to drop it on everything. It's just an unbelievable piece of work because I'm not trying to oversaturate people with 20 songs per project. I want them to take their time and really listen to the intricacies of every single song because you know, myself and everybody involved really worked hard on it. It's a lot of stuff that goes on behind music that people don't see, like the engineers and the producers and stuff like that. And I got some of the best engineers, Tom from Rotation Records, and you know, he just totally makes me sound like $1 million. And when you have stuff like that, it's like you said, it's about the people around you. You never know, like just changing one thing in your life could change a million other things. It's a domino effect. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's exactly. And I truly believe, like, you know, even in like the butterfly effect and stuff like that, like if I didn't do this, I wouldn't be here right now. All the mistakes that I made over you know, my 24 or 25 years of life, I really have, and I really can't say that I learned from them at this point. You know what I mean? And I continue, like, the whole point of life is to continue to grow and continue to learn, and realize that, you know, it's all perspective. We're actually really small in the whole like scheme of things, and once you get beyond yourself, you'll be all right.
So anyone that knows, I'm always like, you know, stressing the whole concept of occupying your mindset. And when I tell you, like, what we believe is you change your mindset, you can literally change your life. And I say this over and over again. You cannot control what people do. You cannot control what people say. But the one thing you always have complete control of is how you react to every single situation. Again, perspective plays into a part of this. But yeah, I mean, thank you for sitting down with us. I'm so excited. Obviously, I'm excited to see you grow and to see, like, you know, where your career takes you off to. So, I mean, any last closing words you want to say to everyone?
I really appreciate everybody who's watching this, and thank you, Delilah, for having me. It's PA, Prince Alexander.
A lot of women bad, but I want to see what's beneath your character. Body and soul, check your parameter, add it up, balance your lows, they scared to laugh at you. All that fake tough guy-ish won't get your status up. Ohio State Buckeyes clip, bullseye will damage you. Mental hostages to the system while gaining sponsorships. Learn some politics in this game, fueled by anonymous. Most these rappers looking for fame, living like finalists. I can never hold with a dame, this a conglomerate. I've been trying for a minute, give me time, not a scrimmage. From the start to the finish, I'ma go hard with every line that was written. You a fraud, you a gimmick. I'm the boss and lieutenant, and they know, dog. Wait for it, I wait for it.